Hey, Oliver. It's a record? Yeah. Good man. All right. Yeah, Oliver, your work is good for everybody. It's very good. You just I want you to practice doing the blocking stages. You're going to get more benefit out of that in the manner in which I speak. I like how you're thinking about the um, three-dimensionality of it, doing the boxing method. And if you want to learn it that way, go on. That's totally fine. I can't help you as much there because I don't know that method as well. But in terms of being accurate, seeing proportions, angles, and such, um, the boxing method, I'm not sure is the best thing for that. It's good for trying to understand the three-dimensional concepts of what you're doing, but that you also get in the method which I'm saying, especially if you why are your hands so big? Because I'm a man, right? Look at this, yeah. So you can still work on the three-dimensionality of everything too. So wreck it, Lewis. Here, let me get some music on for guys. We're gonna do something different. Okay, put your hand over your face. I want over my face. My face. A second. Over my face. I mean, my face. I have pretty big hands. It's huge. I put this over here so Dad couldn't get it. My portrait. I have to get warmed up because I have not painted since last stream, which was Friday. But I feel rejuvenated. I'm sure that will go away in about an hour. So I'm going to take advantage of it while I can. Have the walnut oil out. First things first, I'm going to look and see what needs to be corrected with my fresh eye. Fresh eye. Gripping with the chat needs to know if your hands are bigger than your face. I just put it side by side. I'm not going to cover my face because I feel like you're up to something. I don't trust you at all. All right, so the shape of her face is incorrect. Squint down. There's certain areas like subtleties along the jaw that's incorrect. That's giving it an impression that it's inaccurate. So what I'm looking at is this entire shape right here, and to understand the shape, like I think this value right here needs to come down just a little bit so that it's a little bit more light in it, and then this piece bumps up a little bit, so that's going to fix the shape. But yeah, paintbrushes, Oliver, paintbrushes, my friend. And this swings out some. That way. Too short drops. That sharpness there is screwing me up of the eye. He's handy. You just can't get over that, can you? This goes up some. This goes up some. That might go up some. This drops. Why? I'm not going to oil out. I don't need to, not yet. As I make these corrections, I'm going to work on the color. The value. Which is in the ballpark, but still. Okay. Let's get to it. I don't know what that means. McCake? What does that mean? Oh my gosh, you have McCake hands, you idiot. You're so dumb. Oh my gosh, you're stupid. Oh, you suck. You have McCake hands. I don't know what that means. Oh, this is such a good brush and it's loose. You have McCakey hands. Hell. Idiot. So much better than you if you just listen to me. All right. Let's do this, man. Let's do it. All right. Going in, going in. I'm not clicking on that right now. I am focused. I'm not playing your little games. Idiot. Tell me what it is. Tell me what it is. I'm tired of these links. Let's bring this piece up too. I'll check it later. I'm going to check it later. Psycho. Psycho. The mid-tone. Nope. Yes, that is what I want. Might be too light still. A little bit. So bring it back down with this value here. No. Between with this brush. if you flattened your nose or were a little bit more hairy. I'll look it up later. I know you're trying to spike my curiosity with this. But I'm in the zone. You can't break me. Thumbs up. And then I'm going to take the zone. The zone, bitch. There we go. Come on, baby. Here we go. Eat. You got it, boy. Good man. Zone. This guy. Hal, what have you been up to? What have you been doing, huh? Beast? Torturing yourself? That seems about right. Doing what? Watching your stream. Is that what you're going to say? Emotionally and mentally. Why? Oh, for the rewards? I don't even know what the rewards are. What are they? Just like transmogs or something? Is that what it is? Ophanim, she really looks like she is emerging out of the dark. Thanks. I appreciate that. So, it still has a little bit of a ways to go, and this is for a video that I'm doing on YouTube about proper construction in this type of work. I kind of messed that up. So let me fix this. But yeah, it should be, actually it's going to be 3 videos. A Sister of Darkness, question mark. Talking about that emerging out of the dark. I originally was going to say, sounds like Hal. But Hal is the darkness. That's too dark. So while I'm doing this, I'm looking at all of this. I'm trying to at least. So. The whole thing. That's what we do. We look at the whole thing all at once. Just a little bit. I'm not going to look that up. You can't derail me today, Hal. It's not going to work. My dad came. Let me give him a sandwich. I think he ate that. Second here. All right. Here we go, boy. What do we got? Oh, oranges. I'm not going to peel those. Dang it, oh shoot. Oh, I guess I could. Here. You okay? Are you okay? Good. Yes. All right. My boy. So I'm developing this. I'm trying to get everything proportionate. Everything. Speak English. I don't know what that means. You're saying all sorts of things I need references to look up. It's going to draw me away from this. I can't do it right now. I can't do it. I have to be disciplined. Lighten this piece up some as well. Actually, I might do it with this brush. It's a small brush, but this is going to work. This piece. Piece in some. Shit. I'm not going to look that up. I'm just not going to do it. Not today, Hal. I don't have patience for your shenanigans, woman. You crazy. Drop. The light brush. This will work. So why are you torturing yourself mentally or emotionally or whatever? Tell me how that's going to benefit you. I'm curious of this one. Oh yeah, you said I forgot that. Plunderstorm. Wait, so did you? What, what are the rewards for it? Transmog? Is it like a? It's probably a pirate transmog or something. Uh, yeah, you can link it. I'll check it later. You like that sandwich, Dad? Is it good? Yeah, good. Brush similar to this. It's gonna be a lighter brush. Thanks, Al. Huh, the boy needs potatoes. He's actually incredibly strong, this guy. Get him a other half of the sandwich, 1 second. My boy. How are you doing? Doing good? Good. Here, boy. Sandwich. You got it? Eat that, boy. Eat. Eat. You're welcome. You're welcome. Tegian, what's up? Good evening, gentlemen. What are you doing, man? Gentlewomen's. We have the same arms? Is that what you're saying? Yeah, we do. He's tough. He's a tough guy. He's a tough little cookie to crack. Rabid. You're rabid. Our Lewis is doing excellent. And how's our Tegian doing? I mean, stupid. He's a better electrician. Those wires are really not up to code. Actually, they are. That's why I had to use these things. They have to be plugged in. You can't plug, like you can't have a multi-socket, regular multi-socket. You have to have these boxes plugged into everything, and then such, and just turn them on and off. It's quite nice. I had to get this done, well, do it myself all over. Being a fine example of a bohemian young man strolling his way through life. So you Tegian's in the middle of fighting his teachers who essentially seem like they're not doing their jobs. A lot of them got it based off of favors or what have you. Very corrupt, and so Tegian's fighting the good fight. Hopefully, Tegian, you not yourself get kicked out because of corruption. Lucas, what's up? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. Yes. That was questionable what I just did just now. I think it actually comes down just a little bit. So it looks like I'm putting the details on, but really I'm fixing the big shapes, but I'm doing it at a more subtle level, and sometimes I might need to make a bigger correction. And just a heads up, this camera right here is at an angle, so I did look at the stream, and it does look a little bit thinner than it should be. Lower the music. Sorry. It's one of those things where it's like high and low, and I'm trying to keep an eye on it. What's up, Crockett? So I'm thinking of doing a video, and I'm thinking of starting an OnlyFans page, and I'm not kidding. I am not kidding. Not to, obviously, for the, you know, what OnlyFans is. I would never do that, but I have an idea. It kind of just sank in, and I have a great idea for a video. How's the almighty goat doing this fine evening? He's doing awesome. He's doing really good. Only ceiling fans for the nude art. Yeah, but I have a hot tub video that I might put out. Maybe, I don't know. I'm going through my head with it. Here's the thing. This is the video that I've been working on for a while. It's a 3-part. This right here, most of it you're going to see is going to be a time lapse. This is the final stage where I'm doing the detail, bringing the colors up, the lights up. But the detail, like I said, is correcting the larger shapes. So all this stuff it's you know, this takes a lot of time, and it looks the same for a long period of time. That's why I'm going to time lapse a lot of it, so you just kind of see it at that stage forming into what it should be, which is normal. And because I do spend a lot of time really on these portraits. I do. Anyway, so I need to have videos. I'm trying as a goal to put one video out a week, even though, in my opinion, I think the information's good, but the execution's not as good as it was when I was only releasing one a month or two a month or whatever. Give me 1 second here. Hello? Telemarketers. Okay. I can deal with that stuff. Your suggestions. It always seems as he's contemplating his past. Him? Dad? Yeah. He's doing good. He's doing very good. Next nude painting to do will... next nude painting do it while in a hot tub so you won't get suspended. Do it in the color wetsuit. I have this too, which I could do it in. This is actually, this right here is a one piece. So it's like shorts that come up to here and suspenders type. And this is from, if y'all saw, I think this is from the movie Heavyweights with Ben Stiller. I think that's what he was wearing in it. I tried to find the same one, and I actually found it. Did I skip leg day? Does it look like I'm skipping leg day? I might. I mean, I don't skip leg day. I do not skip leg day. Unfortunately, I don't. off a first sounding star or an old-fashioned wrestling singlet. I the more we talk about this, the more I'm kind of like solidifying that this is what I'm going to do. But here's my thing. Okay, this is what I'm struggling with right now, and maybe y'all can help me out. So, like in my videos, I've felt free to do whatever I want because they don't get any views, which I kind of like because I can do whatever I want. And so, in one of these videos that I was doing, I started it in a mullet wig, laying on the couch, wearing a shirt that had all these holes in it. In the filming, I had shorts on, but in the edit, I made it look like I didn't have shorts. I was laying there like, that, a little bit spread eagle. And the Gaussian blur had two balls and, obviously a huge dong coming out that was moving like this. I mean, and I was like, nobody's going to see it. It's up to like 130 or 140,000 views on YouTube. So I'm like, huh. So all those people saw that. So if I put myself in a hot tub, I try to be a good person. I do. And I know nobody can tell. I'm aware of this, but I'm trying to find that balance between comedy and family friendly. Family friendly waved itself goodbye a long time ago. And my struggle, I'm presenting you the struggle. It would be an educational video because I'm using comedy and satire to point out something stupid in Twitch. And I think I have a unique perspective because this is classical art. It's not just like... And what got me is I was watching Asmongold this morning because I'll watch him. I'm not a nerd, obviously, but Warcraft-related stuff, and he popped up in the feed, and he had a video on Twitch, and it had to do with this stuff, how ridiculous it was, and it had to do with the ass cam. Tall boys, I'm not going to... Oh, here's the other thing. I don't want to... I don't want to have an OnlyFans page because I don't want to be responsible for somebody finding OnlyFans, going to it because they went to my page and it was like they never knew it before. I don't want to give OnlyFans any traction. But it would be perfect if I did start an OnlyFans page. It would be absolutely perfect in that sense. So I have to kind of choose between the laugh and my moral code or whatever that is. I'm just telling you the struggle. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to do. Any of us with partners might raise an eyebrow besides all that. I just don't want to be responsible for a young kid who, like, I get it. You can look at porn anywhere. I get it. But maybe I link OnlyFans and then they go to see that and then they see more stuff and then that gets them hooked. And then they have a struggle. It could happen. And I have to think about that. I don't want to do that. So we support them in spirit. I just don't want to do that. Okay. Sorry, I'm like... Anyway. But I can still do the video. And I could do mock OnlyFans. Like, it could be... It's not that I need to do it. I could just say I'm joining OnlyFans or whatever. But this morning I was working out, watching Asmongold video, and he was essentially saying they don't know what they're doing at Twitch. He said they, in their terms, they changed them up again. 6 months ago, what happened was they lifted the ban on the ass cam. So before, apparently, for those of you who don't know, I think all of us do at this point. This music, man. Hate it. Is they like the women in the hot tubs have a camera on their breasts, essentially, and their ass, and they got rid of that, but then 6 months ago they brought it back. So when I got suspended, somebody posted in our Discord what was playing in a hot tub stream at the same time that Twitch is okay with, and it was essentially an ass shot, boob shot. Since that time, which was like a week ago, they've taken that away again, and so now some of those lady streamers or whatever, because I don't think men actually do the hot tubs, is my understanding. I don't know. That's not something I want to necessarily test or look into, but now a lot of them are getting some suspensions and such for it, and they're like, you know, what's going on, blah, 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 and it's just bullshit. So it got me thinking about all this stuff, and so that's where we're at. Because I was going to do a video, like, when this first happened, I said, you know what, I've been saying I want to do a video on this, but I just don't want to get on there and sound like a Puritan and say, look, you know, fine art, you know, it's hard. It's just, the root of it is like, what's okay, and, you know, like fine art, what does that mean? Like, you know, nudity, what does that mean? And I being a hypocrite because I paint nude people, then I feel like I have to define that. In defining it, saying that you have to mention, like, you know, what's morally accurate or what's not, and that, it was just, I didn't want to get into it. But I think there's a way to get into it without getting preachy about it, because I don't like getting preachy about things. But I think some things are worth standing up for and saying stuff, but not at the expense of rather, you got to go about it the right way, right? You have to, and I don't want to, like, you know, people come here to watch me paint, not to hear me preach about something. I didn't want to get preachy about something. I don't think I have to. So anyway, I'm just thinking out loud. There's ways of going about this that I think would actually work quite nicely. But I think it's something. And another thing is, like, doing a video like that, most people who, like, let's see, it says I have 8 people watching right now. So 8 people, as opposed to however many watch on YouTube, which is not much. I get a couple hundred views for videos. So I don't get a lot of views in general, but that's not even, like, I mean, 8 people, maybe say average 10 people on a good day. It's like, would that video be something that's relevant to my channel? And then I'm thinking, you know what, I don't even care. I just, you know, it's my thought process. All right, let me actually lower this because I'm just talking in circles here. Grasshopper, being preached at while watching painting and talking about WoW is quality content. I just don't want to be that person. It's kind of like the person, it's like this. It's like the person who gets a platform, and then they say, well, you know what, I'm going to change this music because I'm having to, like, DJ this too much. And then they start getting into politics because they say, well, I feel it's the morally sound thing to do, and it alienates half their audience. And I think that there's a way of promoting, like, solid, good values in a different way. And so I never wanted to get into that. I didn't want anything to be so polarizing, you know, because people come here, I want to be able to talk about Warcraft and talk about, you know, painting and talk shit about pre-mades, which is, I find, a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Here we go. This is a little bit nicer. This is a little bit better. So I don't want to get into, like, the political realm and bullshit, because that's not this type of stream. It's just not. But I think that the Twitch thing is so ridiculous. I can do something with that. We can do WoW politics. Yes, let's do that. We'll get into the WoW politics. And there's ridiculous things but so I'm gonna have to. That I know the eyes are messed up. Just give me a second with this stuff. I was bringing this down, wasn't I? Kind of distracted. I'm bring this down to just where I think it should be. Just in general, where I think this should be. I think this needs to come down some. This piece right here drops just a little bit less, but it does drop. I think that's a little bit better. I mean, and Asmongold was correct, and I've known this, is that those terms of service don't make sense. They're purposefully vague, and it's for their sponsors. It's for the people who make the money, right? Who pay them ads. That's who it's for. It's legal bullshit. And they also don't want to be perceived as somebody who is against women, which, in my opinion, like, the objectification of women, even if it's by women, is something that is against women. But people could argue these days that that is, messed up. I mean, like, you should be able to do that if you're a woman with your body and stuff. I can see that argument being made, and then them catering to that. So I can see these things. But it's bullshit when, like, I'm painting a classical painting, and then they're doing this stuff, and then, and I'm sure I'm not the only one that's happened to. And I don't know where that's from, because like I said, I got on the forums to try to see what was being said, and there's a whole group of people within the forums specifically targeting art, saying that a lot of it's very pornographic. Now, I don't know if these people were looking at mine. And frankly, maybe I should spend more time and see what's actually being done. Because I am aware, at least what I think, is that a lot of people are doing digital artwork. And I'm not so familiar with absolutely everything that's being done. But I've like, every once in a while, I've gone into a stream and I look, and it's like, it's essentially a naked person, but with, it's like a skin-tight suit. So I don't know what they're classifying as what. A Euro Twitch, this wouldn't happen, right? Well, it's kind of crazy too, because, I mean, look, I had adult content up, and, they need to have, like, you have to have age verification with it. I mean, I am all for having that. Okay, so Coquette, when I had the adult content up, did you have to accept, like, you couldn't see it first, right? A warning pop-up came up and said, look, this is adult content. And did you have to have age verification for it? Because obviously I wasn't checking my stream because I was streaming it. I only got the warning a few times that I recall. It probably recorded it for you. It's just one button to click, but it is there. Yeah. But do they require age verification? And if they're going to do age verification, there needs to be a way of actually, like, you have a driver's license or something. You enter it in just like you do, like, your bank statements or to the bank when you need to do what you need to do. Like, I mean, there's ways of doing it instead of just entering a number. if they want to be safe, effective, but anyway. So you see how it can get serious. I don't like getting serious. I don't like getting serious with things. Like when you think about a video, you start thinking about all the things you have to do with it. The more like you develop the video, the more into it you get and say, well, I should get to this, I should get to that. And the danger is you're explaining too much. And that's one thing you kind of have to watch out for. But with this, it can really get overboard. And I don't want to, some paths I don't want to go down, at least not yet. It's too loud. So hard. Why is painting so hard? Why? Why did I choose this profession? Idiot. Why? I was dumb enough to freaking cross an ocean and study literally for years this. Tegian. Why? Why do we do this? Tegian has to leave his country to do this. Tegian loves his country. Tegian's always talking about all the opportunities that they have in Kosovo. More in America. More than in America. And he's willing to leave it. Leave Kosovo, his mother country, to freaking paint. Tegian. Why? Why do we do this? Why do we paint? The reason why I have my stream is to warn children. Don't follow in my path. Do not do this. If you want to be perpetually frustrated, always wrong in literally everything that you put down paint-wise. If that's what you want, then you do this. But I don't think it's what people want. I really don't. I am a extremely down-to-earth, in-touch individual. Huge brain, understanding, common sense. Man, I know what people want. Why? Going across the form, Tegian's probably not there right now. He's probably left. I'm going to continue talking to him. We're going across the form, Tegian right now. Let's fade this shadow tagging into the cheekal area. Why do we do this? Grasshopper, why do I paint? Don't know. Don't know, Grasshopper. Don't freaking know. Let's work on these zygomatic arches. Zerx! You painting your made-up GF? Don't you talk about her like that. She's real. I told you, we went over this. You paint because you'd implode if you didn't. I think the stream says the opposite because you literally watch me implode for 2 or 3 hours every time I stream. Extraordinarily humble too. We're going up on the zygomatic arch right here. That's this bone. Fuck. I don't even care. Why did you let me study at the school? Why did you put me through school, old man? Why did you encourage me? This is all your fault. You tired? You tired? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It's tired.
Ouch.
Sorry. I have a little, I don't even have much. It's just a little bit. And then it gets so unfair. One day, I'm still waiting for it to fill in. Okay. Squint, zygomatic arch. Boom! Bitch. Bitch. Just something like that. Something, I don't know. Working this area. Talking to tagging, even though tagging left waved bye-bye a long time ago, probably. It always takes me a little bit to get warmed up with paint, but actually I feel like it's coming a little bit quicker today. Just don't look into what I said too much just now. Didn't mean for it to sound that way. This comes out just a little bit. And we're just painting, we're painting, we're expressing ourselves. Just keep on expressing yourself. Laying the paint down, laying it down thick. Laying it down thick. Working the forehead so it turns into the shadows. The shadows, gotta make it turn. Make it turn. Squint, look, paint. Yes, so we'll see. We'll see what I do with the OnlyFans page. We will see. Balls, 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 balls. Okay. Squint, open. Ah, Ruthless Bro, what's up, man? We saw you this weekend in the Temple of Katmagu, and you topped the damage meters. Good job. And it was terrifying, me as a mage, you as a boomkin. I was trying to get you I got a frozen orb out on you. No, not a frozen orb. I got the frost bomb on you at one point, and it did absolutely nothing. It was terrifying. You have freaking Hunter Squad up there firing on your ass. You can't do anything. How are you doing, man? It's bullshit. Why do I paint? Why?